this is Natalie of the Vintage Cross Stitch Niche, bringing you another video today on this Friday. It is rather dreary out, so it's late afternoon, early evening. I just got home from work. It's a pretty early day actually, and somebody is here cleaning my house. So if you hear a vacuum, I'll try to stuff something in the door to make sure that you don't hear it too much, but that's what that is. I'm lucky enough to have somebody to clean my house, so I'm real happy with that. I have a bunch of stuff to show you today. I have two finishes to show you, one vintage item, a magazine full of Christmas ornaments, some repurposing ideas, some fabric I made. Anyway, we have a bunch of fun stuff to do. So first things first, I'm going to show you this week's finishes. This is called A Winter's Piece. This is mystery fabric. I really don't know what it is. It's done by Summer House Stitch Works. This is the model, and it's in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and this is mine. Of course, it's got vintage fabric on the back. It's got this awesome trimming that I found. Also vintage trimming. I love it. I think it's so cute. So this is going to go in this little bowl. Actually, this bowl is too small for this. I'm going to change it out to one of my big wooden ones, but I now have this for Christmas in here. I've got this Christmas finish in here. This is called Christmas Luminaries. I've got this in here, and now we've got our Winter's Piece. Just an FYI, there's a finishing kit on her website, and the website just came up today. I actually looked last week before I finished my own. And the finishing kit has some batting in it and also has some sort of trim. I don't know if it's the same as my tinsel trim, but it must be the trim she used. So, and it's only $9 for the finishing kits, which I thought was a really good deal. Especially if you're looking for really funky trim, because you'd pay more just for buying that. So anyway, A Winter's Piece. Little bowl filler and a vintage bowl. We've got that. The second finish I have to show you is, I picked this one up from the cross stitch cupboard. This is the 2000, I believe this was a Nashville kit, 2019, although my pattern said 2018, but I'm pretty sure it was 2019 Nashville kit. And it came with this beautiful fabric that I just love. Also, I forgot to put this in here. It came with this pin. I don't know where you put the pin. Do you put the pin on the front or inside? Let's try putting the pin inside. I guess it doesn't matter. I just put it inside. Well, clearly that's not a good place for it, so let's put it maybe here. I don't know. But anyway, it comes with that pin. Put my initials on the back. Now, why is there a button, a red button? Well, there was like a little lump there where a knot was, you could feel it. It drove me nuts looking at it. I was like, oh my God, look how imperfect that is. That's going to drive me crazy. And I just put a button on it. I think it looks like it belongs there. So this is awfully cute. It's fairly simple to do and quick. And once again, this is mystery fabric. I have no idea what this fabric is. But it came in the kit. I think it's weeks. I don't remember exactly. I usually like to note what the fabric is, but I forgot. But that's my second finish. So we'll put that, I don't know, I guess we'll put that in our bowl for now. working on Harriet Salt. Once again, Harriet Salt. And this is on a really gently tea dyed 46 count linen. And it's the beginning, but it's getting there. See? Now I went all the way across. I wanted to make sure it fit on this linen, because the linen, even though it says 46 count, I counted it, I think it's more like 44, 45 count. And once again, I am using Schoolhouse Red. This looks a lot redder in the package than it does on here. I almost wish I got an even brighter red, but I think once it's all stitched up, it'll be fine. Schoolhouse Red. Gloriana Tudor Silk, which is the stuff that's thin. Looks absolutely fine on here, just if you want to see. So that's what I've been working on. I may work on other things in between, because this is going to take a while. This is a big sampler. But that's been the week. That's been what I've been doing all week. And I haven't really, there were 2 days I didn't stitch at all this week. I wasn't feeling well, so I just sort of sat on the couch and didn't do very much. I have two things to show you. One is a new chart that I just bought called Good Tidings by the Drawn Thread. Now, I'm going to pull it out because I think the plastic doesn't do this good. It's beautiful. The cross-stitch cupboard has this model stitched up and it's magnificent, and this is where I got this semi-kit. This semi-kit has, oh no, well, it had the beads in it, which no longer are here. That's not good. Well, I hope I find them, but it had the beads in it, and it has all of this beautiful silk, which is NPI and Dinky Dyes. I almost wanted to replace these with, just to show you, I almost wanted to replace these with Gloriana because I just love Gloriana, but the model was stitched with these particular silks and it was magnificent. I can't believe I can't find the, I'm gonna have to go buy the little packet of Mill Hill beads. And Mother of Pearl star beads. Wow. It was really in here. I took this out to take a photo of it to put on the page, and it's gone. I'm hoping it turns up anyway. But that's a new thing for me, is the Drawn Thread Good Tidings. And I did find some fabric to put this on. It said natural linen. I pulled out, this is 35 count champagne cork, it's called. It's legacy linen. Just a beautiful, even, pretty color of linen. This is not a prim design that I want to put a very prim type linen, hand-dyed linen, my dyed linen that is, on. I think this will look just perfect. In fact, I know it's going to look perfect. So, as long as I can find the little beads, I'll be happy. And if not, I'll find them. Anyway, what a shame, I can't believe that. That's a new thing. I also pulled out an old thing and kitted it up this week. This is by the Scarlet Thread. the scarlet thread. These are just an old booklet. And I have no idea where I got this from, but who knows? I might have gotten this at the Cross Stitch Cupboard in their dollar. They have a dollar section, by the way. And it was $4.50. That's what the new was. These are, I'm looking at these and they're sort of hand charted, so I know that these are not new, and there is 1984. That's what it says. And Linda Jarry is the name of the designer. And it's all Christian based. Anyway, there's one in here I want to do, and that is I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last revelations. So it's this one. I do not like the bread and the grapes and all that. I get the symbolism, but I just think, I just don't like them there. I am going to stitch it without it, and if it needs something, I think we're going to put family initials in there. I'm not sure, but... And I hemmed and I hawed. I did not want to do this in DMC. I think this needed a conversion, and I did convert it. So when I did this conversion, you know, they have some light green, medium green, olive green. Sometimes I'll have 10 different greens. In fact, I looked through this and I said, we don't need all of those colors. This is called the I Am sampler, by the way. So I did a conversion that's got about 3/4 of the colors, but it has all the colors represented. I didn't really go through this with a fine-tooth comb to see if anything was just used in the bread, for example, but I figured I can always use extra floss one way or another. And I converted this. So I made this into just a beautiful conversion. What beautiful colors. Aren't they pretty? It's got my favorite red in it, which is Courant. This is a dark Courant. I have some Courant at home that's a little bit lighter. And I dyed a piece of linen for this today. This is specially dyed. I think it's going to look fabulous. I really do. Imagine this is just going to be in the middle with all the colors, trying to get them up against it. It has to be a high count fabric because what I'm going to mount this on is 10 inches across, and I figured out that you need to do it on at least 28 count, maybe anything from 25 to 28 count would be fine. So I'm not sure what this count is. I think it's 27 of the fabric. But this is going to be the fabric it's used. This dyeing job came out a little weird. It came out like almost like stripes in here, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But it came out weird. I think it's just the way I put this in. I'm going to have to get the piece of this fabric that I like. It's not going to matter once I sew on it because you're never going to see that. But I just thought this particular piece of fabric came out strange. It just did. But it is going to be real pretty, I could tell you that when it's done. And this is where it's going to be mounted on. It's like an old, I don't know what this was, like a cheese board or something. But it's so pretty. It's going to be mounted here. So you have to imagine this fabric mount with the beautiful beautiful hand-dyed threads mounted on here. It's going to be nice. I tell you straight out, it's going to be nice. I know it's going to be nice. Okay. And once again, it's the I Am sampler. It's not going to take long. There's a lot of open spaces in this. And like I said, I'm not doing that the bread and the door and the grapes. I just think it just doesn't belong there. But I just think I needed something round to go on there, and this caught my eye. Once again, just to hold the whole thing up in one big mess. It's going to be pretty. I might do this in between Harriet Salt, because I think sometimes I have my head to do something and I'm like, this has to be. The other thing is all these letters are actually backstitched. I'm not going to backstitch any of them. This is going to be rustic looking. No backstitching. Anything that looks like it's in these small letters is going to be stitched over one instead of just whatever that they've done there. So we're gonna modernize this, I think. You know, I looked at this and I said, it doesn't look like it has that many colors. And I'm thinking maybe a lot of these colors were just in the bread and all that, but we'll see how this goes. So that's it. New. I did have one vintage find. This is great. It's a little mini carrier. It's long and skinny, and it would be perfect for DMC bobbins. It's perfect for scissors. It's perfect for anything. I just thought this was the bomb when I saw it. I loved it. Really. It's old. I have no idea why they made it, what it was made for, but it looks old, it smells old, feels old, and it's so cute. So this is really cool. Now you really could put a design here and make one side. In fact, I may kit this up and sell it like that. To make one side into a pin cushion, and the other side is for your scissors and whatnot. But that would be actually very cool. But I saw this, I was like, oh, that looks great. That's really the only vintage thing that I have to show you. A lot of people have asked about this particular pillow. This pillow is Brenda Gervais, Letters to Santa. This is a high count fabric. I'm looking at it and it's probably 22 count, 20 count maybe. Done with 3 threads. This was finished very nicely at the cross stitch cupboard. But an awful lot of people comment on that pillow. And of course this is my other pillow. I have 2 Christmas pillows. I like keeping all my pillows out, so. Let's pick the winner from last week's video. This is the Plum Street Samplers, A Bowl Full of Marys, Mary 1, and it's got the floss and the little finish trim in there. It's pretty nice, actually. So, what we do, once again, is if I can find it, is we go to YouTube, and I gotta go to my channel, and let's see what we got. Flosstube number 38. I had 857 views. That's actually very cool. Thank you. All right, so let's see ahead. 70 likes, 1 dislike, boo, but that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody likes you or me. And then what I'm going to do is put this into the YouTube random comment picker. I love this thing because it makes life so easy. Okay, first we put the video. Now here's the deal. If I can't find you and you can't find me, then you're not getting the gift, and that's the end of that. Why am I having issues? Here we go. paste. Get YouTube comments. Okay, start. It'll be soon time on the page to do the vintage cross stitch niche Facebook page random comment, not random comment, 1100 member giveaway. So I don't know, I gotta look and see if we reached that yet. So let's see. Let me just make sure I have the right one. Once again, let's just do this, make sure, because I'm paranoid. Sorry. Start. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, so this is Yvonne Hunt. I collect antiques also. I found a large cabinet with a lot of drawers. I love your bowl. Our style is the same in antiques as well as needlework. So I know you're gonna like this because this is adorable. Enjoyed your video. Would love to stitch your pattern. That is one I do not have. I also really like your dyeing of fabrics. You do a wonderful job. I practice, but I'm not strong enough. Do not use strong enough tea and coffee. I will try to make it stronger. Thanks for the tip. Yvonne Hunt, please contact me. Natalie Willis on Facebook. You can also go through the Vintage Cross Stitch Niche. You can post something there if you'd like, but I'll look for you. So I'm gonna actually take a, there we go, so I can remember your name. And you have won the Plum Street Sampler Semi-Kit. So it has got the hand-dyed threads, it's got the trim, it's got this really nice pattern. I'm happy. Next time, I actually have a little kit that I was going to make. It's a full kit to make the to have as a excuse me, I'm tripping over my words, to have as the random giveaway for the next video. And it's the Chessie and Me 1801 House Limited Edition kit. This has got a lot of stuff, guys. It's got fabric, it's got the box, it's got a needle, and it's got all of this nice thread. All of it. And the way you're going to enter is I'd like you to comment on the video and also answer the following question. The question is, have you, and I'll tell you why I'm going to ask this question. The question is about forgiveness. How, is there anybody that you, well, I'm not going to say that. That's too personal. How do you feel about forgiveness? Forgiving people that have not asked for your forgiveness. I think it's really easy to forgive people that have asked you to forgive them. At least I find that easy. But how about people who don't? And the reason I'm asking this question is last night I watched Mercy Me, You Can Only Imagine, the movie. Unbelievably good movie, great movie, very moving. And it's about forgiveness. I think that's a big theme of the movie, that God forgives us. God forgives us. And if God can forgive us, that means we need to forgive others. But how do you forgive people who continue or to do things or have never asked your forgiveness? I want everybody's opinion on this. You know, if you don't want to answer it, I guess that's okay too. But tell me your feelings on forgiveness. And go see the movie, by the way. It's on Amazon Prime. So, well, the giveaway is done. So let's see what else we have. Okay, I forgot to show you one more thing. I did start 12 Days of Christmas sewing roll. And here are the threads. that I had picked for it. What's good about this, if I don't like the threads, you certainly could change them, but here's the threads I had picked. And this is a piece of my striped linen. And I started it on this striped linen, and at first I wasn't crazy about it. But now, the more I looked at it, the more I said, you know, this is going to look nice. So I didn't do much of a start. I just started one of the boxes for the 12 Days of Christmas, and I actually think this is going to look quite nice on this beautiful fabric. Brenda Gervais, 12 Days of Christmas. I think it's going to look awesome. This one is one that I really do. Oh, I love the smell of this linen. But this one is one that I really do want to finish. I mean, I don't think this is going to take long at all, and I love that color, the way the color looks on here. That color, by the way, is Hollyberry. It's got a little pink in it, but it's a very Christmassy red. I think it's going to look good. So I did forget to I don't know why I put one little thing on here just to try it, and I did like it. So actually, maybe tonight I'll work on this. I'm in one of those moods, and I'm thinking that would be good. So next we have a treat. Someone suggested that I get a Christmas Story. If you have never seen this movie, and I don't care, you don't have to be Christian, you can be Jewish, you can be Muslim or atheist or anything, to enjoy a movie that's not necessarily about your faith. With that said, if you are Christian and you celebrate Christmas, this is even better. This is one of the best Christmas movies ever made. And I think what makes this movie is that it's told in the first person. It is told by an adult that remembers back to his childhood. So all these funny things happen, these weird things happen, and you don't know if they really happened, because this is the memory that he has of an event. And I watched Siskel and Ebert review this movie. I mean, for those of you who know who Siskel and Ebert is, I hope you do. I'm showing my age. They were, if you don't know, they had a PBS show called At the Movies, and they were the movie reviewers for many, many years. Unfortunately, both of them had passed away. And one of them loved it, and one of them didn't like it. So it was really interesting to watch them talk about. One of them thought it wasn't a great movie, and the other one just was endeared with it. And who turned out right? So it's a very endearing movie. It did not do well in the box office, from what I understand, but apparently it plays a lot, and people love this movie. Okay, I guess if A Christmas Carol is number one, A Christmas Story is number two. So we're going to read through it. The book is slightly different than the movie. I should say the movie came after the book. But anyway, we're going to go through it, and we're going to start from the beginning. Disarm the toy industry. A single word floated in my mind's arena for just an instant. Canal water. And then disappeared. I thought on, as if the toy industry has any control over the insatiable desire of the human spawn to own weaponry, armaments, and implements of warfare. It's the same kind of mind that thought if making whiskey were prohibited, people would stop drinking. I began to mull over my own youth, and of course its unceasing quest for Roscoe's 6-shooters and any sort of blue hardware, simulated or otherwise, that I could lay my hands on. It is no coincidence that the zip green was invented by kids. The adolescent human carnivore is infinitely ingenious when confronted with a peace movement. Outside in the spanking December breeze, a Salvation Army Santa Claus listlessly tolled his bell, huddled in a doorway to avoid the direct blast of the wind. I sipped my coffee and remembered another Christmas, in another time, in another place, and a gun. I remember clearly, itchingly, nervously, maddeningly, for the first time I laid eyes on it, pictured in 3-color, smeared illustration in a full-page book cover ad in Open Road for Boys, a publication which at the time had an iron grip on my aesthetic sensibilities, and the dime that I had to scratch up every month to stay with it. It was actually an early Playboy. It sold dreams, fantasies, incredible adventures, and a way of life. Its center folds-out consisted of giant Kodiak bears charging out of the page at the reader to be gunned down in single hand-to-hand combat by 11-year-old killers armed only with a hunting knife and fantastic bravery. Its Christmas issue weighed over 7 pounds. Its pages crammed with the effluvia of the good life of male juvenilia, until the senses reeled in avariciousness. The growing desire to own everything was almost unbearable. Today, there must be millions of ex-subscribers who still can't pass Abercrombie and Fitch without a faint, keening note of desire and an unrequited urge to glom on all of it, just to have it, to feel it. Early in the fall, the ad first appeared. It was a magnificent thing of balanced copy and pictures, superior artwork, and subtly contrived catchphrases. I was among the very first hooked, I freely admitted. Boys, at last you can own an official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shots range model air rifle. So that's how the book begins. The book begins where he's remembering his youth, and part of this movie is how he wants the air rifle. The Red Ryder, which, by the way, is still made today. I saw it in the store, and I almost bought it for my husband one time. So I have to remember for next time, but we're going to read the entire book, hopefully before Christmas. Well, maybe, maybe not, but Christmas story, just amazing. The writing is fabulous, too. The writing is fabulous. Name of the person who wrote this book, his name is Gene Shepherd. And what a great book. Gene Shepherd died in 1999, by the way. There's actually a preface in the book here. But his legacy as a master of humorous Americana endures thanks to the film A Christmas Story. Anyway, very, very well written. Just to show you of something to come, I guess anybody who's seen the movie knows what this is about. So, on to better things. So, I have 2 more things to show you. One is a quickie. Well, I think I showed this to you already, but this is the new Hirschner's Big Book of Crafts. These books were very popular in the 90s. They were like books that had Christmas crafts. They had a whole bunch of them. They had them from Better Homes and Gardens and Southern Living, and I have a few of them. But this one is going to be from Hirschner's, and they just sort of gave you a taste of what's going to be in here. So I figured I'd show you. Just there'll be little projects like this, quite a bit of cross stitch. All kinds of projects. Just going to show you some of it. Look at that pretty cross stitch that's going to be in there. Look at this. Look how cute that is. That project's going to be in there. Anyway, I ordered it, so I'll report back. The Hirschner's Big Book of Christmas Crafts, volume number 1. It says free, not free, the book's not free, but it says free trial. In other words, if you don't like it, you can send back. There's also going to be a mason jar crafts book that comes free with it. I'll report back. I am going to try it. I love those kind of things. Finally, the last part of our video involves the 2008 special Christmas issue for Just Cross Stitch, and this is the ornament issue. These back issues have some great stuff in them. In fact, I think some of the back issues are clearly amazing and have better stuff than the new issues. Okay. So we'll go through this. I'm back. Like I said, I was on call, so I had to take a thing. I don't know, did I show this one to you already? Did I show 2008 to you? I feel like I might have. Let me go through this and just make sure. No, I can't. I don't think I showed this. If I did show this, then I apologize, and I'm going to go get another one because I have a whole bunch. I'm just looking through this to see. No, I don't think I did. Okay, so we'll just go through this. On the first page, it says there's Legacy Designs, La-Di-Da, Blackbird Designs, Fancy Work, Cherish Stitches, Moss Creek, Hands to Work, and the Sweet Art Tree. And my favorite is this little stocking, which is Blackbird Designs. So I'm going to show them. That's Blackbird Designs, a little stocking. Cute, huh? Oh, there are two stockings? Yeah. Oh, that's not Blackbird Designs. That one's Blackbird Designs. Check it out. Very cute little mini stocking. I'd like to make that. Very much so. I like the La-Di-Da star. I think that's kind of cool. That's really neat. Next page. Val Stuff, Mosey and Me, Samsara, Victoria Sampler, Casey Buongurio, Country Cottage Needleworks, M Designs, Primrose Needleworks. And I think my favorite, is this one, number 8, Primrose Needleworks, You'll Rejoice. Little skater. Awesome, right? Nice little designs here. Next, we have Blue Ribbon Designs, Elizabeth Designs, The Prairie Schooler, Simple Stitches, Julia Lucas, Angel Stitching, Victoria Sampler, and Shepherd's Bush. And my favorite, oh, I love this 7, Victoria Sampler, A Merry Little House. Look at the little house. That's adorable. That's cute. That's nice too. See them really well, I know. Next, DB's Designs, Full Circle, My Big Toe, Still Stitching with Susan, Jeanette Douglas, Nordic Needle, Glory B, and Cindy Valentine Designs. My favorite, oh gee, I don't know. I like a lot of these. I sort of like number 7, Glory B, Mary. I like that little guy there too, the bird. I like that a lot. I hope I didn't show this to you already. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm sorry. Next page, Courtney Collections, Scandinavian Stitches, Homespun Elegance, Imaginating, WeWorks, Ink Circles, Sue Hillis, and the Work Basket. Number 7, Sue Hillis is married. This is very nice. There's something about it I like. I love number 4, Imaginating. That's so cool looking. That's Imaginating. So Hillis is the tree. These are really nice. Look at the candy. Aren't these great? Aren't these great? Even that bird's great. These are really beautiful. I mean, I'm telling you, I like these old ones even better. I think they're just classic, clean, beautiful designs. I mean, next, Wildflower Stitchery, Charlotte's Collectibles, Little House Needleworks, Prairie Moon, Noel, Midsummer Night Dream, Serendipity, and JBW. I think I like this one, Glory to God in the Highest, which is Little House Needleworks. I love this one, number JBW, The Angel Tree. There's a Noel, which is the Prairie Moon in the middle. They're all kind of cute. But look at that. Look at that angel tree. How cute. And fabulous designs, really fabulous. Next, Monster Bubbles, Lizzie Kate, My Mark, The Sunflower Seed, Little by Little, Bright Needle, and Milady's Needle. Oh wow, these are great too. I think my favorite is number 7, Milady's Needle, Christmas Tree Farm, although I do like number 6, Bright Needle, that little itty bitty, the little itty bitty stocking. Christmas Tree Farm. That stocking is so cute. You know, you probably can make that. This is the Christmas Tree Farm. And one night. A lot of good stuff here. Next, this looks like a white page. Forget-Me-Not Stitches, Cross-Eyed Cricket, Patricia Ann, Loopy Loo, Charlotte's Web, Needle Play, and Rosewood Manor. These are some real delicate ones. Number 1, Forget-Me-Not Stitches. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all of the year. How can I not like that? It's funny, it doesn't seem to belong on this page. The rest of those are sort of more delicate in light colors. Oops, dropped it. If you can see, this is unedited, this video. I can't be bothered editing. Wow. Next, Thistle Threads, Gemini, Heartstrings, Charland, Raise the Roof, Dragon Dreams, and the Stitchworks. And you know which one's Raise the Roof. My favorite here is number 2, Gemini Designs. It's an otter. I love him. Raise the Roof is that one. It's Kitten Stitcher or Shakespeare's Peddler. Look at that guy. He's so adorable. I like the finishing on that guy. Love the finishing. These are all great ornaments. I think we're almost done. Let's see what else we got. Next, Gentle Pursuit, Erica Michaels, The Cat's Whiskers, Ladybug Lane, Kitty and Me, Brittercup, Amy Brukin, and Knotted Tree. I think I like number 6, Brittercup, Christmas Centerpiece. Yeah, something about that I just really like. Just to show you the one that I really think is awesome. That little guy there. Just delicately done. Basic. Could do that round, I'm sure. There's a great tutorial on finishing ornaments. I forgot her name, the one that does it, but I mean, there's thousands of views on it, like, I don't know, 10,000, 12,000 views. It's so simple looking. Oh, gotta get that. Hold on. Okay, so I love this page. That's a cute. They're all nice. There's something just about this guy I just really like. Sorry for the interruptions. Like I said, I'm on call. Sometimes there was a time in my life I was always on call. And I think that's it. And there's some recipes in here. A lot about designers. They sort of bunched them up in this one. Sometimes I'll look through here just to see the ads. See if there's anything interesting about it. Once again, lots and lots of needlework stores which don't exist anymore. Happy Holidays from Zweigart. Look at how pretty those napkins are. I love stuff like that. Well, I hope I haven't bored you too much with our video today. Didn't have anything too exciting, but we do have fun. Once again, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your commentary. I'm real happy that, that people are watching them and hopefully gaining something. I don't have anything super exciting to show you today, but I am, well, I do actually. I think this drawn thread thing is really cool, and I think this project that's going to go on this is so pretty, is really cool. I think we really got a lot of stuff packed into our little video. So have a wonderful weekend. I'm praying and hoping that it's not too busy this weekend because I'm on call for a bunch of people. But we'll see how it goes. So from my home to yours, keep stitching. Bye.